I'm Lane Recheck with Surefire Ag. Today we're going to talk to you about the Marksman Precision Fertigation System. The two major advantages of the Marksman are flow-based control and Marksman Cloud. The Marksman Cloud allows us to monitor this remotely and also receive text notifications if an issue in the field should occur. Now let's talk to you about the components that make up Marksman. First, we have the controller, either with a Verizon modem or an AT&T modem. Next, we have our VFD enclosure. We'll take a look and see what's in the VFD enclosure. The Marksman comes equipped with either a 120 volt single phase VFD or a 480 volt three phase VFD. Within the VFD, we have a few major components. We have the breaker, the 12 volt power supply that powers the controller and the flow meter, the VFD itself, and the backup battery. The backup battery is designed to send out that last text notification if you were to have a power fault on your pivot. Now let's take a look at the working components of Marksman. First, we have our hydrocell pump, available in two different models. We have a 3 gallon per minute model with a range of 15 to 180 gallons an hour, or a 2 gallon per minute model with a range of 6 to 120 gallons an hour. Next, we have our zip valve, which is a positive on-off valve, primarily used when the Marksman unit is shut down to make sure we don't have any tank head pressure that bleeds through the line. Next, we have our electromagnetic flow meter that Surefire has used for 10 plus years in our mobile application systems and bringing that to the chemigation world. The electromagnetic flow meter has no moving parts, making it a very reliable flow meter out in the field. Finally, we have our pressure transducer that monitors the pressure of the fertilizer or chemical that we are injecting into our water stream. Now we'll talk to you about the basic operation of the Marksman controller. The Marksman controller was designed to be simple and easy to use. First, we have our display and we have a keypad. In order to navigate the controller, you press the right or the left arrow. So on the main run screen, you'll see the status of the pump, you'll see chemical flow and chemical pressure, you'll see a quick totalizer, and you'll see water flow if you have a water flow meter hooked up to the Marksman unit. In this demonstration, we do not have a water flow meter hooked up, so you see 0 gallons an hour. The pump is currently stopped, so you also see 0 gallons an hour, chemical flow, and 0 PSI. On screen 1, this is where you're going to set the rate of the Marksman in which you want it to pump. So you can set that anywhere from 15 to 180 gallons an hour. This power up enable, we use power up run enable when we're under load conditions from our electrical companies or in a drip irrigation scenario. Page 2. This page is used just as a totalizer page. So it has two different totalizers on it, one for your product and one for your water if your water mode is enabled. The batching feature. The batching feature can use to pump a 1,000 gallon batch and then shut the Marksman off. Screen 4, this is where we'd set up proportional control. This allows us to proportionally control the fertilizer as your water flow increases or decreases. So now we'll go ahead and start the Marksman. I'm going to set the Marksman to 25 gallons an hour. And we'll hit start. As you can see, the Marksman worked its way to 25 gallons an hour. We're pumping around 37 to 40 PSI, and the Marksman will constantly try to achieve that rate. So now the Marksman's running at 25 gallons an hour. I'm ready to move on to my next task of the day. In this demonstration, I'm going to simulate the Marksman going into a no-flow operation. As you can see, the Marksman unit shut off. I received a text message that said, no chemical flow at this particular Marksman. Other text notifications the Marksman will send you is whether the Marksman unit is powered on or off, whether the pump has started or stopped, whether there's a flow issue such as no flow or low chemical flow, a setting change, whether that's a rate change or a low pressure change, a low tank level alarm, and a no connection if the Marksman controller unit loses connectivity to the Marksman cloud.